what if this uncertainty that you may think is not the end, but is the beginning of something new? Hi friends, it's Maria here from Maria and Sunday, and it is Sunday today, and I came to this part of the house. I'm sitting in the shade so that I can have this conversation with you while little Sunday is playing somewhere around the garden. And I wanted to talk to you about something that's been sitting for a while within my heart, and I wanted to share this with you. And you might not know that for me, sharing bits of my nomadic life in Maria and Sunday while living in my camper van, and also in between I go house sitting. But behind the scenes of all of this, you have probably heard me talking that I am building something that matters quite a lot to me, and that is a coaching practice after I became a coach 17 years ago in 2008. I want to say that, to be honest, nothing worth doing comes easy. Everything has a price. It has moments that we need to make some choices. And it is in those moments of doubt, when we are tested by life and what we want to create, that we need to show authentically. Yes, authentically. I also have invested quite a lot of money throughout the last year, particularly in 2024, with mentors, programs that I joined in order to learn more about business strategies and CRMs and newsletters and all that, and bringing my vision to life while also living very simple. And I wanted to share this because you will notice here that I am a middle-aged woman, and yes, don't hold that against me. And I want to talk about why this matters. There are so many of you wanting to redefine your future, you wanting to have a new direction, and because perhaps you may have been feeling stuck right now. Maybe you have been in a job that it doesn't fulfill you anymore, or at our age as well, we start feeling displaced by work policies, and the job market is uncertain, and you want to rediscover what you can do with yourself and start really from a point of how can you create some of your desires and your dreams. Well, I have been there, and this is the conversation that I am sharing because I want to say authentically that I've been there. But I wanted to invite you as well to consider, what if this uncertainty that you may think is not the end, but is the beginning of something new? At the start of this, I didn't have it all figured out, but it was about showing consistently and feeling certain within myself, certain about, wow, what if I can create this? It has been quite an amazing feeling inside. And one of the biggest shifts that I made was learning that vision that I wanted to create wasn't not just about a vision, but who am I becoming every day? Who am I becoming? Yes, throughout my employed years as a contractor, I was surviving. Yes, I was earning the weekly pay check as I kept growing in the contracts and my capabilities, but I wasn't creating anything that I could feel proud of. something that I can put this together, and I was just cruising with life. And I lost track of what I even wanted at that time, because it's just, keep going and silencing this inner want that I didn't know what it was. Until I paused and I asked myself some deep questions, and in this conversation I wanted to share that with you. What do I want to feel like, or what would I like to create in 5 years' time? I've never been that type of girl of looking ahead, but it was a very kind look of the not too distant future, and perhaps started considering what is possible. After all, I could have stayed in the same space, doing the same thing over and over again, and in 5 years' time, I would be in the same dissatisfying place and feeling totally like I wasted my time. And then from that point, things started shifting, and I dreamt, I planned, I took action, because that is the most important thing. Our dreams, our vision, it comes from taking action again and again. And even though when for so many days I felt unsure of what was it that I was doing, or what am I really creating, I knew that it was the coaching practice. There were tons of questions like, what am I focusing right now that doesn't align with what I want to create, with what I want to do? And one thing was to eliminate also people and connections that didn't serve me, or they didn't make me feel inspired or alive. What would I be known for my work in the next 10 years? And that really scared me a hell of a lot. Well, friends, I want to say that if this resonates with you, if you're being in that fog or in that space of wanting to create something, I just want you to know that you're not alone, that I have been there. And I also want to encourage you to think that you can do this. You can reclaim your clarity, and you can start moving forward again. And I want to be, while I am here in Portsea in Victoria and static and not moving in the camper van, I want to share a few conversations like this while I walk, and perhaps for all of you to gain more clarity and consider if you want to write your next step. Well, it will be free to join me alone in my channel, Maria on Sunday, and you get to know more, not only about myself, but also about what is possible with you. I want to thank you so much for tuning in to this video, and I want to also say that if you enjoy this insightful conversation, I love for you to give us the thumbs up, and also consider supporting our channel, Maria and Sunday. And we have over 45,000 views and 162 subscribers, and you will find it very rewarding to get to know me and share the journey with little Sunday and I think you can see him there at the back, sitting in the sunshine. Thank you, friends, and until next time.